Wire Lady TV every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So without further ado, let's flip the screen, see if it's gonna work. You guys let me know. I can adjust it. I'm gonna come on the live stream and see if it's gonna work. So fingers crossed. Let me just find the video. My channel. Live, we're live, and oh, we see the ceiling. That's not good. Okay, let me fix this that way. Okay, turn off the sound. Oh, but we're upside down. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I can fix that. Let me come to the other side of the table. Do that. And you guys are maybe going to get a little seasick, but bear with me, and we're going to bring this to the other side of the table. Okay, bring this around and around and around, and you can tell me if it's going to be better this way. I might also have to make this lower. Sound. So here's my table. Here's my sketches. Yay, the right way around. I just have to get in the right position because now I'm kind of far from the camera. So we're going to figure this out. Bear with me while I adjust my tripod. There we go. That's the problem because it was in mirror image, but I wonder why we never noticed it before, unless it was always like that and we didn't know. So let's see. Let me just adjust. I don't want to restart the video again. So I just have to get everything positioned properly. And then, much better. Yay! Hi, Amber. Okay, so now we know I wasn't doing it right, but we are going to have to adjust the position of this. So just bear with me for a minute. Got my tools, got my wires, and we're gonna set these up. Okay, so this has to be more over here, and this maybe has to be more this way. Okay, we're getting there. A little more. And there. Okay, so I think you can't see my table anymore. Let me move the charger out of the way. And I'm gonna bring this one around. Okay. Yep, that's better. Okay. Whew, wonderful. Amazing. It only took us a few tries. Definitely wasn't always like that. That's so weird though, because I thought I always did mirror image. Although maybe I didn't, because I always have it in mirror image to talk to the camera. I find that very strange. I'm not really sure. How does that work? Because, oh, maybe the side of the table I'm on? I really don't know. We're going to see when I do the outro how that works. So remind me at the end and you're going to see if I'm upside down or not. Okay, so I want to keep working on these. I can't show you the W I did last week because I sent it to Wendy. So that was what we did last week. And I thought I'm going to do some more. And I actually pre-wove some wire. It's a little wonky, but I was thinking, wouldn't that be cool if you could buy wire like this, manufactured wire like this? Beadalon could do it. I'm going to suggest it to them as a product. And you buy wire that's already woven like this for people like me that are too lazy to weave. So I'm going to take a picture of this. I'm going to send them the idea and see if they think it's a good idea, because I'm pretty sure they could have a machine that would do that, don't you think? I think so. So let's do that. I'm going to do that. And then maybe for context, I'll put a pair of pliers. There we go. So I'll send that idea to Beadalon and see what they say. I'd buy it. Would you buy Pre-woven wire. I would buy it. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, last few times weird. Maybe because, like I said, I did it at the other side of the table. Maybe when I do it on the other side of the table, it does that. I'm not sure. So let's see what we could do with this pre-woven wire just for fun, because I was thinking it would be fun to do a letter, but maybe not a complicated letter. I actually want to do the whole word love with flat wire. I thought that would be fun too. This is a day of experimenting. So I don't have a whole lot of this. What letter could I do with not too much? Let me get a pencil. And, oh, I even have my, let me find the templates for those too. Well, I bet they're downstairs on my thing for the wire weaving. I think I have my folder for all the wire weaving downstairs, but that's okay because I have all the templates for the different ones. Wasn't that fun on the art live stream last night? Thanks for hopping on to that, Amber. I just love that process of doing collage and drawing around it. And I'll definitely do more of those live streams. They will be in the evenings though, because I find that's my mellow time to do art. So even if you could catch a few minutes here and there, that's great when I do those. And I can give you the heads up in case you want to block off a couple of hours to art on Zoom. Well, it's not Zoom, it's YouTube, but I don't know if I could live stream Zoom calls. I have to figure about that. Like if anybody wants to be on the YouTube live stream, that could be cool. We've done that before, but I have to figure out the technology for that. So there's a few different letters we could do, but we want to keep it simple. Like say I did like an N, it's not great because it goes back like that. The R might be okay. I'm just wondering if I might run out of wire for that, or a P. You can do a P, and you can do an S, but anything that goes back on itself, maybe an S would be better. S might be better. Although I was thinking maybe it would be fun to see how we could manage a curve like that, because S is pretty simple, right? It's just around a C. Ha ha ha. Hey, Connie, how are you? I could do a C too. Could definitely do a C like that as well. I was trying to think of something that would be more complicated, but we could try the C. So what I think I've maybe coiled a little too much. I should have had longer. I wish I had had longer ends of wire, but there's no way that I could. Whoa. Okay, that was dumb. Okay. That's not what I meant to do. So this is what we don't want to do, is pull this out of the. This is why I should have had longer wires, and now I might have slightly destroyed it because I don't know if I can get it back on those things. Oh boy. Okay, that wasn't smart. Now let's see if I can get them back on there. I just meant to put the thing back a little bit, but now I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to put it back in there. I took the genie out of the bottle, but that's okay. What we can do, this could be a learning experience. I'm going to clip it there in that case. I'll clip and then I will have longer ends, right? Sometimes things are meant to be. So I'll clip the woven end and I'll remove that little bit. Maybe we could do something fun with that. Doesn't that look cool? That actually looks really cool. See, that's those happy accidents. And now we're going to try to put this one back. Push it through back again. As long as I didn't mess it up too much. Okay, yeah, we just need a little end that we can pull. Perfect. It's the idea is to maybe weave this not so tight so it wouldn't do that. Because now I'm worried if I do that, I don't want to lose this end either. Okay, watch me struggle. Yeah, because I don't want to push the other ends out. This could become a really hot mess very quickly. Maybe I really don't want to lose that other end, so maybe what I can do is hold this end. It's not going to hold too well with nylon jaw pliers. Did it work? think so. And see, I had actually had to start the wire over in the middle. So now we're gonna have to push this one back. Yeah. So, but if they manufactured this with a machine, they could do it in a way that these wires wouldn't be too tight. I know it's possible, so that's cool. You don't have to do the C. That's so funny. We're gonna see. I think an S might be good, but I just also want to see how this operates. Like when you curve it, see it works. Like you can curve it around. Okay, I don't know if there's a right or wrong side. And then, but I wanted to see how it would work if you did curve it around here like that. And it's like, it's good, you know, it works pretty well. You know, it's pretty, like these things, you just adjust them as you go. So it's really not a bad idea at all. I find it really a kind of a good idea. And then, I mean, the letter I always gravitate towards is the L. And it is a good example of these sort of things. Or I could do the P. Let me just see. I'm going to play with it for a minute and we're going to see. So say you did the P. So you brought that one around and then you would have to bring this one around. I could do one P for my sister. Okay, we're going to bring this one around here. But see, it's pretty manipulatable. Wow, I think they're going to love this. I think Beadlon should start making pre-woven wire. That would be a great product. So there we go. We're going to do that. And we're going to bring this one around. And what am I doing? Oh, I'm doing a P. Yeah, that way. But yeah, it works pretty well. Look at that around here. I don't have enough to make the R, but because that would have been really cool. I'm going to bring this one over a little more. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, because see, this is very flexible. L is your middle name. Cool. What's your middle name? That's really cool. I'm going to pull this a little bit more and do this one. I'm going to just don't want this to be too big. So see, maybe I should have put more wires over there to give it, because there's some gaps. There's some gaps in here, but we can move it over either with our finger or with our with the pliers, whatever you like. Okay, so that's super cool. I'm going to bring this one around here. And whoop. Lou, nice. Mirta, hi Mirta, how are you? Beatrice, is that your middle name, Mirta? That's so cool. Nice. So here's a P. Why not? We'll just do this because I do want to show how you can do that type of thing, okay? And then now we are going to bring this here. And yeah, and we're gonna make our little twirly whirlies because that's what we like to do. And then the idea in this live stream is I did want to embellish some of these with different things. Like remember we did the heart last time? I am gonna add another heart to this one. And actually I thought about, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, because that's, oh, if the wire is long enough. So let's do a little spiral. Start our spiral. Oh, I have to also stay on screen, and I'm wondering, why don't I'm gonna see if I could get closer. There, I could have done that without adjusting my tripod, is just bring the camera closer, but I have to also make sure I stay on track. That's about the middle. Okay, so I have to stay on track here. So that's a little closer, eh? Is that better? And I just don't want my tools in the way. So let's try to, it's a real learning experience, eh? And don't worry, the P's not backwards. This is the right way around. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna bring that one around here, which is really cute. And then we can do another spiral, either the other way or the same way. So let's see how that's going to look. Making more letters. Yes, Mirta. And I'm going to do the word love, but I'm going to try it with flat wire. So we're going to see how that goes. And the thing, I don't know if you came in time to see, but I had pre-woven the wire. Because remember last week it took so long to do? So I actually pre-wove the wire last night. And it works. It totally works. You could pre-weave a huge strip of wire. I'm going to ask Beetlon if they can make a machine to do that. And then you can just like make your own woven letters. I think it's genius. And hopefully they'll go for it. Okay, so now, I'm not saying I'm a genius. I'm saying the idea's genius, because we never know where these ideas come from. Okay, so there we go. We're going to bring this one around, and it's a little tall and skinny. So if it's too tall and skinny, you just rotate it a little more, which is totally fine. Okay, perfect. And then you could even bring it a little more if it's too tall, but it's okay if it's too tall. Okay, so now what I wanted to try to do is just do a little heart with the end of the wire. And of course my wire isn't necessarily as long as I would have liked, but we can try. So if we bring that up and then keep a supply stock of woven wire. Exactly, I think it's a great idea. Yeah, especially for the live streams, because it's time consuming. And you guys have better things to do than to watch me weave wire for an hour. Okay, so we're gonna bring this one in here. And we're gonna try to make a little heart. I'd make a Mimi heart, but I don't have enough wires, so we're just gonna do it simple. And we're gonna bring this one around and around and see if we can make a cute little, yeah, that's cute. Just a little basic heart with the end. And then, because we don't have enough to twist around, and I think it will look cleaner anyways, let's just clip the end. And let's get that little pokey end in there. Right in there. There we go. So there is our super cute little heart as part of the base wire. And for this piece, we could attach it. Do we want that over here more? Do we want it on top? Should it be, I'm just trying to think if it should be like here. Could be past there. What do you guys think? It's to the inside, on top, or like I could adjust that so it sits on the left side, but it might not. You'd have to do that. You'd have to work that a little more. Yeah, so I don't know how it would look on the left side. What do you guys think? Does it look better in the middle, like to the right, in the middle, or to the left? You guys let me know what you like the best. What look you like. So there's that side, middle, or left. To the left? Okay, cool. Let's do that. So in that case, I'm just going to adjust the curve a little bit. Okay, and there we go. I love this pre-woven wire. It's just so much fun. Okay, so we've got that and that, and bring that over. Okay, perfect. And then this one, you could make a spiral, or you can just, I think we're just gonna anchor it and see what it does. So if we anchor it here, oh, you could even, if I had enough wire, I could do another heart, but I don't have enough wire. And good, left, consensus on the left. So, there we go. We're gonna bring this one around and see if that works as a little finish to do the little spiral. I mean, that's optional. You can finish it how you want. You can clip that wire. I like the idea of doing a little spiral to make it more finished, but that's definitely an idea. You can just do the little spiral on there. And then the other thing I thought about doing, I don't know if I'm going to add it to this or not, but I thought it would be fun for the letters to add some little, I don't know if I like those two spirals going the same side. Let me just see if we do it this way, how that's going to look. I don't know. They look like little feet, but you guys can do whatever you want with those spirals at the bottom. Because there it is like that. Okay. And then there it is. Let's try it a different way. If you do it slightly different, you can do it kind of like that too. Like that. To the left. On either side or to the left, or we can even push it up a bit. And let me know what you want me to do with these spirals at the bottom, because I'm slightly struggling with it. Should they both go to one side, or should they go one to the left, one to the right? Because I thought they looked like feet when they're at the bottom. So let me know what I should do with these little spirals at the bottom. And I'm going to find some wire to do some little embellishments. Get some 24 gauge wire, I think. So I have all my colors. I'm gonna get all my colors out. This is the by the dozen 24 gauge. So I'll use all those. Okay. And see if I have any other colors that are missing. That's 26. There's 24. Okay. Lots of colored wire now. And love to one side. Okay, awesome. Let's do it. Okay. I want to try to make some little flowers or something just to embellish it a little bit, but I could also use the 22 gauge wire, which I have quite a bit of as well. Let me look at my colors. Remove that. I have them all in my Tupperware bins. A lot of red. I don't have as much color variety in the 22. I mean, I thought I bought the by the dozen ones. Maybe I've gone through them. Let me just see. Okay. These are my 22 gauge wires. I think I might have mixed them up because these are from the by the dozen, but I don't have many left. I bet I mixed them up with the 24s, which wasn't the brightest thing to do, but c'est la vie, that happens. Oh, and then these are I have 20 gauge, but 20 gauge is going to be a little thick. So let's go ahead. I'll double check in here. Yeah. Okay. I think I've possibly mixed them up or used them up. So maybe we'll go with the 24 gauge. And I thought it'd be fun, especially for my sister, to do some colors on here. I think she would like that. I should have maybe done a plainer base, and this might get to be overkill. In that case, I'll rein it back a little bit. But why don't we do some flowers? So I'm going to get some of this 24 gauge wire. And I could do roses, or I could do, actually maybe roses would be nice, eh? What if we did those twisty roses? Let's see how that would work. Okay, so if we just bend this in half, okay, and we'll twist it around. I'll just hold this in here. Okay, and just do the twist thing. I haven't made a rose in a while. I kind of forget how to do it, but I think I can figure it out. Okay, so we're gonna hold this and twist the wire. And get stuff out of the way. Roses. Roses are nice. And I think with the 24 gauge, it's probably better to twist it so that it will have a little bit more depth to it, because otherwise if it's just plain 24 gauge, it's not going to be as dynamic. I could also do that thing where you curve it back and forth. We can compare that to see. Okay, so here's this, and then to do the rose, I'll just take the middle and then kind of curve it around in a way. I should have maybe made that loop a little smaller. Okay, and we're gonna just kind of go around like that. I think, oh, you know what? That's not how they do the roses. I think there's a different way to do the roses. I think I'm doing it wrong. I already forget how to make roses. I think they do it like twist it kind of back and forth type of thing. Okay, I'm gonna try again. It sort of looks like a rose, but I don't think that's how they do the roses. So let me just check again. We take this and about 6 inches. I think, oh my God, I've got a brain fart. I don't remember how to make roses. Okay, so we gotta go like that, and then it'll go around. I think you have to go the same, wait, I think you have to go the same direction, like that. And then you, I don't think that's how you start. I'm gonna just go change my direction here. I think you go around. Yeah, you use 2 wires, and I think you put one under, around, and then this one comes under and around or something, and that one comes under and around. I do not know what I'm doing. I totally forget. I'm gonna have to watch one of my own tutorials because I forget how to make roses. And these look like a mess. This is maybe good. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, we're gonna go around. Do you guys remember how to make roses? I forget. Okay, we're gonna go around and around. That's kind of cool. Looks interesting. I think it looks better than the actual twisted wire. Isn't that funny? You think I have it? Oh my goodness. That's so funny when you forget how to make things that you've done tutorials on. Okay, that's not bad. It's not horrible. I think it's better than this one. I wonder if this one's recuperable. Maybe. I mean, this one's not awful either. I'm just not sure what I'm doing wrong. Because I know you have to kind of go up and down and up around and just kind of bunch it around. It's going to look like a bird's nest. But the other way I like to do roses is to take some water and let's clip it, and then we just kind of crinkle it. That's another way to do them. Rococo roses. Pretty. Okay, so now back and forth. Roses are really fun to paint as well with watercolor. Acrylic too. I prefer watercolor. I just find it easier to use and I like the effects better. Acrylic's very difficult to make it look kind of natural and nice because it's very plasticky. It's got its qualities, but I for sure prefer watercolor, and I love to draw, so watercolor is a better medium to feature drawings and stuff. It's just sort of a little, like you can just kind of tint your drawings or combine drawing and watercolor. It's really fun. I love watercolor. Okay, so we're just gonna keep going with this. There we go. It's really cold today. I don't know what it's like at your guys' place, but it's kind of windy. It's cool. Definitely the weather changed yesterday. Yesterday was warmer, and then today it just slightly tanked. So here's another way to make a kind of rose thing. Let's see if this is going to work. Again, I haven't done these in a while. So, but I do like that idea of crinkling the wire first. Although we'll see how this is maybe going to look less like a rose and more like maybe another kind of flower. But this is another way to do a flower. Okay, which is kind of interesting. I don't mind that as well. I think this one's more rose-like, and it actually might stand out more because it's gonna be hard for it to stand out on the copper. Now that's going to be a bit of an issue, but let's take a picture of this just plain, because it does look good just plain. Okay, take a picture of that just plain. And then we can put some roses maybe here. Okay, it's cute. See if it's gonna stay. Yeah, you want it just to feel right, that it just kind of clicks in there. So, and then we're gonna wind this one around here. Okay, so we're gonna get that to stay in there. And I do want to do more than just one rose. I wonder if we could do a slightly different color. And the sun is actually slightly in my eyes, so I'm having a little bit of trouble distinguishing the color. But if we use some different colors, it could be nice. Slightly different colors. I think this is the same. So let's get maybe a purple. Okay, and try to remember how we did that. Yeah, because we kind of, do we do 2 wires? No, we go that one. Do we need 2 separate wires? I forget. Okay, so I'm gonna go around here. Oh, there's the phone. I'm gonna let it just ring for now. I don't know if they go both ways. Okay. We're gonna see. See, I already forgot how I did the rose. My brain is slightly fried. Go around here, over, under, over, under. I think that's how we do it. Over. Oh, over? Maybe over. I forget what we do. I mean, I guess this is how you do it. They didn't leave a message, so I guess it wasn't important. Yeah, this looks rose-like. I think that's how you do it. You just go over, under. And then what I want to do is I need to leave some, but also maybe I should come on top and just finish it up in the middle. I could put a little spiral in the middle. We can see what that's going to look like. Okay. And probably should use the nylon jaw pliers so we don't destroy it. Okay, let's put a little spiral in the middle. That's all right, it just fills it in a little bit more. Okay, so I think that worked pretty good. Now, Mirta, you got snow. Oh, wow. I usually have a ring band to start. Oh, yeah, I remember that way to do it. Okay, Mirta, have you seen Yobanka paintings from Spain? Send me the link. Yeah, 100. Oh my goodness, 100, that's hot. I don't even do Fahrenheit, and I know that's hot. Okay. Send me the link, Mirta. I'm curious about that. so obsessed with art. I can just binge on researching artists and styles and things. I went to a really cool art show. Was it yesterday? No, 2 days ago at a community center, and it was like an installation. So there's video, sculpture, and I posted a little video clip on my comic page, but with a link in the comments about the exhibition. But it's just, I love stuff like that, you know, and the more weird and abstract, the better. Okay. Okay, I'm having a little trouble seeing these little ends, but that's okay. So we've got a couple of roses, and maybe we'll do one more. What color would go well with that? I mean, red might clash. What? I don't even know what color that is. This is like a rosy color or something. And then there's red. So red might contrast a little more. Let's do red. Roses are red. Violets are blue. Okay, so the ring, I remember what you're talking about, Connie. So let's try that. We're gonna take this, I don't know how much wire, 8 inches, let's say. And then we need a round form. So let's get a round form. Oh no, we've got shadows. Oh, guys. I didn't mean for that to happen. Okay. Let's do this. And I can maybe rectify that if I cover your eyes for a minute, because we're gonna have a little bit of a problem here. There we go. Okay, there. Yay, no more shadows. Quick solution. Okay, she had 2 channels. Cool. Okay, let's do the roses with this ring technique, which I kind of remember. I think, how does it work though? Do you twist it? I think you twist it. And then you go like, that's it. You go like that, and then under, something like that. Under? Yeah, and then under. That's it. I knew there was something with like going under and stuff. Under. And then under. Is that right? Am I doing this right? I think so. This looks a little bit like a hot mess, but we're gonna see. And then under. And then under. I guess at some point I could remove it from this. And then just bring that one under and under. This definitely makes more sense as long as you can get it even. Around and around. Yeah, I don't know how even it is around. Let's see. Around. It's definitely going to look different than the other ones. I wanted to get it more round though. It's starting to get a little bit oval. I'm not sure why, but there. We're gonna get there. Oh, I'm going off camera again. That's it. Okay, that makes sense. And around. I don't want it too tight either, because I want it to be similar to the other ones. So I'm pretty sure we could fix it after. So once you have these, you're going to have to get rid of those ends. So just tuck them under. And then this one too, you can just clip it and tuck it under. Tuck it under. Okay. And then this, you can always use your nylon jaw pliers maybe to adjust it a little bit. I'll just squeeze it, push it in, and squeeze it a little bit. It's a little more oval than round, but you might be able to squeeze that in. I don't want it too tight either, though. That's the thing. This one's ending up being a little bit tighter, but that's okay. More works with flowers. I love flowers stuff too, so yeah, definitely have to do more. Now, let's just clip it here. I'm worried if I clip it up there, it's gonna come undone, but I'm not quite sure logistically. So here's another flower. See, my other ones were actually better. This one's a little too, tight and perfect, but if I did it more loosely, it'd be okay. And I could probably try to open it up a little bit because I just find it a little tight, but we can loosen it up a bit. Hopefully not cut ourselves with the little ends. Okay, that's okay. Just to get it a little looser because it did look very stiff. I guess I can kind of adjust it from underneath so I don't scratch it. Go in here underneath. Okay, that's fun. Patty will like that. There we go. Okay, so now, where do I want to put this flower? Because I don't want it to stick up too much because then it won't look like a pea anymore. But if I put it underneath, it could be cute. Yeah, maybe here. It slightly competes with the heart, but not too badly. So now we have to attach it. I've got this. I'm going to remove my glasses for this. And bring this one around. Okay. And around. And then maybe bring it around again to be sure. Although, you know what? I think it's going to be secure. So let's just clip and clip. And then push the ends in. Doesn't look to me like you have to wind it that much, but you definitely want to push those little ends in. And they just sit right there. So that's adorable. Let's take another picture before I overkill it. Okay. That's the P for Patty. Oh no, more sun. Let's go back. There we go. Perfect. Running away from the sun. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a picture with that. And what if I add greenery? Oh, look, this is 22 gauge that snuck into my 24 gauge. Yep, that's why I have too much and not enough 22 gauge. This one, I think that's 24. Sometimes it's really hard to tell. That's the issue. Okay, let's get maybe here's a darker green, but this one's a prettier green. This one's like a Christmas green. Yeah, it is Christmas green. I thought so. And we have our little reject roses. Okay, let's try a little greenery because I think she'd like that. So stinking cute. Aw, thank you. You have to meet Patty. You never met Patty, my sister? I'll get her to hop on a live stream once when we're together on Zoom, and you can meet my sister Patty. She's like the epitome of a super mom. She's amazing. She's the best mom I know. And she ran a daycare for 15 years. And then she went back to school to do computer studies, and now she works for the Health Canada. And she's just a great person. She's taking care of my parents now, which is amazing. Wish I could be there, but they're far away. I'm gonna go this weekend and see my dad and my mom because it's my dad's birthday. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some, are these flat pliers? Yeah, leaves. How do I want to do the leaves? I just want to keep them simple, I think. Let's just do them simple. Wish there was a more creative way to do leaves. But also I'd like to fill them in a little bit. So what if we try our double wire thing and see how that looks? one just to check. Although it might take a long time for all of them. What if we just go like that? Do a little double wire thing? That might be all right. Or we could also do the nail polish thing, right? Which would be good too. That could totally work to do the nail polish thing, but I think I want to keep it classic. Keep it classy. Okay, so let's try that. Let's see if that works like that. Do some little leaves and stuff. I'm not sure I want to do them like that or not. I'm just going to play for a second, then we're going to decide what we want to do. Because what if I try to do it without too much using the pliers? Okay, this is going to be a mess. I'm just going to play with these for a minute. Okay, we can do that. And then like that. Okay, and what's with the sun, people? No, I'm trying to run away from the sun. Okay, and then that type of thing, which is cute too. And then, or beads too would be cool, right? Although I try not to use as many beads. Like you can, but you guys can do that. If you make these, you can add beads, you can do nail polish, you can do anything you like. I kind of like just the very simple, yeah, very simple like that, leaves maybe. We're gonna see. We're just gonna play for a second and see what works and do some twisty. I haven't yet, no. Oh, did I just ask you a question? I'm telling you, my brain is fried. I don't know what's happened to my brain today. Yeah, it happens. It definitely happens. You haven't met my sister. I remembered. I remembered you didn't have to tell me. You didn't have to cue me. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. Good thing we're all friends here. Christina, oh my goodness. I haven't seen you in a dog's age. How are you? Nice to see you. Yeah, the daycare, hats off, eh? Yeah, hats off to my sister. Wow, this is so fun. So happy you're here. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah. Christina always writes in caps. Actually, Mirta, you write in caps too. It's so funny. I have someone on my Facebook page that always writes in huge caps, and it's so funny. I don't know why some people do that, or just maybe it's an oversight, or maybe that's just the way your letters come out when you type. I mean, I don't mind it. I know it's often Christina when I see the caps. But I hadn't noticed, Mirta, that you do that. Interesting. Okay, so there we go. I'm just trying to freehand these leaves without making them look too messy. They're actually starting to look really messy. This one looks super messy. Oof, what happened to that leaf? Yeah, it's really messy right now. And do I want these on? I mean, they're not awful, so maybe I shouldn't give up on them. Okay, let's untangle this one a little bit. Okay, and just, we could fix up this one. I'm hanging in there. Awesome. That's great. That's what I like to hear. We're all doing what we can, right? Yep. We are all humans on this human journey. That's what I always say. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Around. Oh, yeah, this didn't twist too well, but that's okay. That's okay. We're just going to do what we can. So I don't want to do too many leaves because I don't want it to be overkill, but I do like when I do different things. Oh, there's the sun again, guys. Okay, we're going to do this again. I'm going to be in the kitchen by the end of this live stream. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now, I'm gonna have to remember where my table goes after this. So we're gonna go this and around. And I write in caps because it feels larger and easier for eyes to see and read. Cool. That's good to know. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, it's definitely easier to see, that's for sure. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna do this and around there. Sometimes it's hard to do that twisty thing. You want it to be that like nice even twist where you have to have your wires equidistant apart, but sometimes it's hard when you're backtracking on the designs. Now, this one, maybe I will try to pinch the ends of the leaves so they're a little sharper. Although it doesn't probably really matter because that's going to squeeze them in place. But maybe we could go in with the nylon jaw pliers and give them a pinch and see what that does. They're kind of cool. They look a little bit like ballet slippers, but that's okay. And I haven't even decided where I want to put them or even if I want to put them. Because we could do some winding. Maybe I wouldn't have liked them so close together. I'm just going to play with this for a minute and see what happens. So say we did do this here. I would have liked to maybe wind them around a little bit more. Okay, there's that. Okay, that's a possibility. Let's just keep that in mind. And let's get more wire. Where did I put my roll? Here it is. Let's get this one. Oh, you didn't understand what I was talking about? The capital letters. Oh yeah, caps. I don't mean bottle caps or hat caps. Caps on your head. Okay, so what would happen if we put those at the side? Let me just think for a minute. Because we could also do the nail polish thing as well. Let me just see for a minute if we're going to do this. And just thinking for a second. I think the nail polish could work too, but I've done that before, so maybe not. I mean, the green beads could work too, but sometimes it's distracting to have the beads as well. This one, maybe we'll just stick with this. Or this way, maybe. If we go up, what if we went up and down? Yeah, let's try that. Up and down. So it looks like an actual leaf. Let's try that. I'm gonna go like that. And then we're going to twist this around here. Oops, that goes underneath, I think. Yeah, so if we bring this one around here, and then we just twist for a bit. Twist. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let me take this. Oh yeah, so you agree, Mirta, that you like to write that way so you can see it better. That's so funny that never occurred to me, but it makes total sense. So let's try that. If we do a leaf that way, and then we actually wind it around maybe. See? Okay, let's see if that's gonna work. Okay, and then that way we won't have to twist it on after. And maybe we want it back that way though, do we? I'm just really playing around with this. And then we're gonna go that way. So if we go this way and then up, whoops, we need the round pliers. This is a very, no, not the sun again. Seriously? Okay, I do not know how to avoid this, guys. Here we go. At some point, I'm not gonna be able to back up anymore. So I'll have to close the curtain maybe. Could have done that to begin with. Okay, now we're going to bend this one as a leaf shape, down, and then around. Oh, I'm off screen now. Down and around. Okay. And then up, straight up. Okay. And then, of course, this would be easier if it was smaller. So now it's this, you know, the center part of the leaf and then to the back. That works. I think I like it better than the other way. It looks a little more natural. So you'll be able to see it when I post a picture of it, because right now it's hard to tell. But now we're crisscross that and we have to do the twist, which is really hard to do when it's already, like when you're backtracking, it's very hard to do. So I think I'm just gonna have to wind it around. I don't think it's gonna twist too well. And now this thing got distorted, so that happened. I'm gonna backtrack it a bit. Okay. And also it's gonna be hard not to scratch the wire because, oh, this really got pushed out of place. Okay, let's try this. That's all right. Okay, so let's do another one here and here, and try not to get it distorted. Up. We want a couple on this side. And then you guys know me, like if I decide I don't like it at all, I will just start over. Okay, so there's the line through there. This one's turning out better. I'm gonna close the curtain a bit. Okay, even that's not great, but it's all right. Okay, perfect. Now we are going to, and now if you need help to bend that back, just hold it with the nylon jaw pliers, bend it back, okay, and down. And we're already at an hour, so if anybody has to leave, don't worry about it. And we can just, rather than try to do that twisty thing, I'm just going to take this wire and twist it like around without trying to do the holding it out at an equal angle, because that seems to distort the wire. And I'm not even sure that works. Now this one, I wish I could, I wonder if I could, if I untwist it a bit, I might be able to fix it. I'm gonna take my glasses off. No, not untwist it. But maybe somehow pull these sides apart. It just got a little bit distorted, but I don't think we can do much about that. So I'm just gonna leave that one as is. Bring that one in. I do like the look of the leaves, even though they're not 100% working as planned. I'll bring one maybe over to this side as well. I'm gonna bring it around. And then one maybe, I'm not sure. I'm gonna bring, I think if we put a flower there, it would look good. And do I want leaves on this side? This is what I haven't decided, but we can try one. Okay, let's just try one. And there, and then the same thing where we have to form the leaf, bring this up, and then down at the back. So that's the method. We've got the method all right. It's just a matter of figuring out just different things, like this twisting of the twisting of the stem isn't the easiest, that's for sure. Glasses since you're 10 years old. Yeah, I've had glasses since I was 9. Pretty crazy. ancient old people. Yeah. C'est la vie. Well, all I could say is I'm very happy to be the age I am, because that meant I grew up in a time that was much simpler than it is now. Yeah. Times are very strange now, and I don't envy young people for living in these times. Not to be cynical, but I found the 70s to be a great era to live in, and I'm very happy that I lived in that time period, before social media, before the internet. I mean, we waste so much time. I have a love-hate relationship with the internet, because the great thing is it means I meet lots of amazing people, and business-wise it's great, but at the same time there's a lot of wasted time, surfing the web and stuff like that. It definitely has its advantages and disadvantages. So business-wise, it's great to connect with people, but at the same time, there's a lot of distractions. I'm gonna do one more flower down here, and what color? I might do it in the red. I could do it in the red or maybe the purple. I have to see what color is gonna look best down there. I mean, the red might look too Christmas, red and green. What do you guys think? Which color should I put for the rose? I'll do a single rose down here, I think. I could do the pink. It's hard to see the color because now my lighting's off, right? Yeah, I don't even know what to do about the sun anymore. Okay. There we go. Yeah, maybe. Mark says to close the window, so could do that. Where are we at here? Okay, we're getting there. We're almost done. Okay, so what do you guys think color-wise? It's hard to see the color, eh? A flower child, yes, definitely a flower child. In fact, I probably should have been born a little bit earlier. I'm a child of the 60s, but I should have maybe been born 10 years earlier. Okay, what do you think? This one, the dark purple. I mean, I could just put this one on there. I've already finished it, although I don't know if it really, I think I want to do the same kind of flower, although maybe I should do a different kind of flower down here. I could do a different kind of flower, a different color. Let's see what I've got. I got orange. Orange isn't going to pop too much. I could also use a thicker wire to do a flower. I have all these really pretty colors in the 20 gauge. Are there blue flowers? I don't know if they're blue flowers. I have light pink. Blue and light pink. Let's see what this is. Silver for like a white daisy or something. Very undecided today. The pink, I don't know if it's going to show. Kinda. There's pink and there's blue. Blue doesn't contrast that much unless it's a lighter blue. But then it looks more green. I have orange. No, it doesn't show up at all. We can try the pink or yellow. Oh, I have yellow too. Does yellow show up? Yellow would be like one of those Susan. I don't know what color. Mix the colors. Could try that. That might be interesting. Like twist them together. I mean, you can do roses with two different colors too. You can definitely do that. But what colors would I use? I'm just going to play with this for a minute. So would I do a rose or would I do something different? I'm just going to play with this for a second. Okay, so we're going to go back and forth here. I'm not sure I'm going to get to my flat wire word, but that's okay. We're just going to play with this for a minute. Oh, I'm off the screen again. And we're in the shadows. Give up. Give up on that sun thing. Such, like Mark said, I should close the curtain. I could do that. I might do that. Okay, so if we do flower like this is a different kind of flower that goes around, but I'm not sure how it's going to look until I try it. I'm going to bring that one in, and I mean, it doesn't really show up so well. I'm not sure about that light color. There's also, I have a purple color. I have a lighter purple color too. It's kind of pretty. Let me try that. Okay. It's so funny. I had a different lunch today. I usually eat a ginormous salad with raw cabbage and broccoli and carrots and celery, and then I had a bit of gas yesterday, so I'm like, I'll just make myself a little omelet with cooked vegetables. And now I'm starving. Not used to eating that kind of lunch. I thought it would fill me up because it's an egg, but oh, I'm off screen. Sorry, guys. I think I'm going to close the window because I'm right in the sun again. Okay, so I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to close the curtain. I'm going to put my table back. Sorry, guys. I don't actually remember where my table was, so we're going to start with this. I just closed my curtain, so I don't know if that's any better. We're going to see if we're on screen. There we go. I'm going to have some water. Carnation. Oh yeah, carnations are nice. They're a little bit like the rose, but also a little bit different. Yeah, I'm seeing the purple. It's a little contrasty, and the 20 gauge I'm finding too big. What if? Oh, look at this pretty one. This is a light purple, and maybe I could mix that with a darker purple and see if that works. We can try that. Why don't we try that? So we've got light and dark purple. It's going to be very subtle. It'll definitely be very subtle. So we're going to take these two and, okay, I don't know how much, about 8 inches or something. It's going to be very, very subtle, but it might be interesting. Now, do we do the same thing with the 2 wires, or let's see. Can we do, which one's longer? Okay. Can we do this where, like we did, like Connie said, where you do this, okay, and you twist it, but can we also just add a wire to make it 2-tone? And then that way we don't have an extra tail. Let's try that. Okay. So this might or might not work. Let's remove that. Let's remove some of this stuff because it's very distracting. Okay, so we're gonna bring, this one should be then underneath maybe. Yeah, so we're gonna bring that underneath here. And then this one has to go, I have to somehow get this wire, this extra wire in there. I could could have gone around the edge with it too. I think, you know what? This is going to be hard to attach. So let's just go ahead and do them both at the same time because I'm having trouble connecting them. So if we're just going to work with the both wires like they are one wire. I'm going to fix that kink. Okay. Okay, so let's do that. Let's just pretend we're working with one wire, but it's actually two wires. So we're going to do that. Okay, we'll give it their twist. But I love that idea of the two tones. So if we're going to bring this one around on my own screen, let's go up a little more. And then this one around. Okay, we don't want them to be too tight either. Okay, that. And then around. Ooh, I'm liking this, Mirta. Very nice idea for the two colors. I mean, they're not contrasty, but it's subtle. It's a nice, subtle look, you know, with the two tones of wire. Ooh, it gives it a lot of dimension. Yeah, very, very nice. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to definitely try some more of these. Okay, we're getting there. There we go. And around. Very pretty. And I'll make it a little bigger because it'll be we'll do one main flower underneath. Still looks like a rose. It doesn't look like a carnation, but maybe there's another way to make a carnation. Okay, and there. So how do you like them apples? I don't know if you know that expression. Okay, now the hard part, of course, is going to be getting rid of all these ends. So we'll go ahead and bring these ones underneath. Just fold them under. Okay, and then these ones too. Fold them under. They're going to be hidden anyways. There we go. Okay. Cute. Oh, that is adorable. I love that. Let me take a picture of that. Yeah, great idea, hey? It's brilliant. It's so beautiful. If you could see this up close. It's so beautiful. Cancel. Okay, let's take a picture. Okay, there we go. With the ring so you guys can see how it's made. Thank you, Connie, for reminding me about how to do roses because I forgot. And you're totally right. This is how you do it with the... I would make a pretty ring too, eh? With the two-tone. Oh my goodness, so pretty. Okay, now we're going to attach this here, right in the middle of these. And it's a little big, but that's okay. So I'm going to take this here, hold it firmly in place, and just bring this. And I think rather than fiddle around with it too much, I will just clip it and bend it in. So I'm going to clip that, bend them in, and then this one, we're going to do that. And if you're worried about it not staying, you could bend it around under the flower if you prefer. Maybe I would take one wire at a time. Okay, and then just round to the back. And then this one too. Bend it underneath so you don't see it. And just bend it to the back. And then you can just clip them there. Here one, and oops. It's hard to reach it. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, these little ends, you really want to take the ends and bend them, like take the end and just push it like right in there. Just really bend it in there so it's not, oh, that's really cute. I do like that. I do like that. Okay, so now does it need more greenery up top? I mean, it's getting pretty busy, don't you think? It's very busy, but I like it. It's cute. I don't know if I want some greenery up there or not. I can just see if there's another way that we can add a little bit of quick greenery, like a little fern thing or something, or just little tendrils or something. That might be interesting. Like, what if we just took the green wire and rather than doing leaves, we can just stick some wire up here, okay? And maybe kind of wind it through a little bit. Maybe I'll just bring it through down here. Around here. And maybe around underneath the rose. And around again. And up through here. Okay. Let's see what we could do with that. So if we bring that here and that here. I don't know if it's, I want it there or not. We're gonna see. Maybe not there. That's all, I've already put it there, so it's a little late, but I can bring it up through here. Through here maybe. This is really long. It doesn't need to be that long. And then we're gonna go up through one of these. Keep poking until it goes through. Or we can look on the back and see how it looks. There we go. Okay, poke it through there. Okay. So I've just added this one, and let's just see what would happen if we just did a little spiral or something. Just to bring the green up in the design a little bit. Butterflies, oh, that'd be nice. Butterflies, or a small bird. Actually, some of the sketches I did for the woven flowers, I did one with a dragonfly and one with a butterfly, and they were really cute. But yeah, I don't know if I have time for that today, but I can. I'll do more of these letters, and I'll try some with the butterfly and the dragonfly and stuff like that. That'd be really cute. But for now, I'm just going to add a little bit of greenery to this, just for fun. And I don't know if I want it down there, or maybe just up here a little bit. Okay, we're just going to go up here. Yeah, it's definitely busy, right? That's okay. Busy's all right. Okay, so take the end, and then for the flat wire thing, I'll just do it really quickly because we've been going over time. And Amber, if ever you have to leave, you just let me know, because that's no problem at all. We're just going to bring this one in. Sometimes we go longer than planned. There was one I did a few weeks ago that was like only 15 minutes. So this is making up for that one. Okay, this is getting a little too tight. Okay. I think I'm gonna go have a snack after this. I'm actually hungry. Okay, so there, we're just gonna bring that one in a little bit. So if you want to add just a little bit of oomph to it, you could just add a little bit of greenery. It might be a little bit too much. I'm not sure. I mean, this is getting really busy now. I don't even know if I like that. And down there, I find it a little bit too much. But maybe if we bring that one up here a bit. I could do that. Okay. There we go. I mean, that's not too bad. I do like the idea of a butterfly or bird or the dragonfly. But I think as far as design goes, this isn't too bad. And as always, you guys put your own spin on it. If you do any of these, just put your own little spin on it. It's fun. It's fancy. I think she's gonna like it. There we go. We can move that down a little bit. And then I'll put a picture in the Wire Makers Club and in the community section so you can see it. But this has been fun. This is kind of the idea that I had in mind. So spirals look like a they do. You're right, Amber. They kind of are reminiscent of like butterfly antenna. So it's the symbolism. I'm talking in my water bottle. So before we go, let me just try a super quick idea with the flat wire to see if it actually works. And I think I'm just going to work right off the wire because I don't know if this is going to work, but I wanted to try to do a word with this, but now I'm thinking, I don't think it's going to work. I think you have to do it with regular wire and then flatten it because I'm not sure this is going to work with the already flattened wire because you're a little restricted with how you can manipulate the wire. Let's see. If we go here, because it won't sit flat. But this was something I just wanted to try to see, but I could see already that it's not going to work out very well because there's not a lot of flexibility there. So let's just play around with it for a minute. And then maybe what I'll try to do is I'll do one with regular wire and flatten it because right now it's okay, but the V is going to be virtually impossible. And I mean, the other thing is you can just, oh no, it's for the O, you have to go up and down. Okay, like that. And then you have to, I guess you can use the nylon jaw pliers to slightly twist it. That can help. That can definitely help. And then if you're going to do the V, you could almost like just bring it up on itself. Okay, which isn't horrible. And then you can even try to bend it. Ooh. And then the thing is you'd have to go like that to get to the E. And this is aluminum wire. You're not going to be able to do this with the artistic copper wire. It's going to be way too hard to work with. So this could be that, and then like that. Okay, and then that can go up like that. So, I mean, not completely awful, but also not great. But we're going to try that. So what if we clip this? And so I was thinking it'd be fun to do something with flat wire and then wind stuff around it or something. So what happens if we just take this and try to flatten it? I don't know if that's going to work or not. I'm going to have to see. We're going to be a little bit restricted with what we can do with this. Okay, but we can play with it. And I think I'm going to try to do something with the 16 gauge wires and then flatten it after. I think that could work well. So, because this one, yeah, you're going to end up having, you know, some of it's perpendicular and some of it's going to sit flat and some of it's going to be more like to the back type of thing. So that's going to be tricky. I mean, it's it's okay, but like say you want to put it on a greeting card or something, it's going to be more three-dimensional. But it's definitely a good experiment to see what works and what doesn't work. And then this one you might want to kind of flatten it out a little bit towards the end. Okay, I'm going to bring that one up and maybe down a little bit. Okay, but yeah, these parts, you're definitely a little more restricted. Get maybe the ends to be flat. Could be interesting. I mean, it's kind of cool. I'm not quite sure what you would do with it, but it's kind of cool. Good. Yeah, this is very soft because it's aluminum. I don't know if you're going to get much softer than this. Maybe if it's thinner. Maybe if this is 3 or 5 millimeter, I'm not sure. But if it's thinner, it might work. But I think using the 16 gauge and flattening it. I think I did a bunch of flat letters with 16 gauge wire before. I sketched it out. I don't know if I ever did a tutorial. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. That was fun. The P was super fun. And yeah, everybody say hi Patty to my sister, Patti. And I will give this to her. Her birthday's coming up in April, so I can give it to her in April and maybe make a little ornament, or I don't know if she'd wear it as a brooch, but she'd keep it as a keepsake for sure. Yay! Thank you. Awesome. Thank you, Connie. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to flip the screen and hopefully I'm not going to be upside down. We had this issue last night with the live stream. We're going to see if I'm upside down. Or see. Oh, no, I'm going to have to go over there and I'm going to, oh, can I flip the screen already, maybe? Oh, look, I could do that. I could just flip the screen. That's awesome. Good, so thank you guys so much for watching the video, hanging out on the live stream. Thank you for the great suggestions for everything. That was awesome. And what's going on this weekend? Not too much is going on this weekend. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. And if you guys are interested in art live streams, I'll probably do another one in the next few days. I'll try to give everybody a heads up in the art club, the art group, to let you know about that. And I hope everybody has an amazing day. Thank you, Amber, always for moderating the chat and hanging out on the live. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out and your great suggestions. And we will see you guys the next time. Bye.